Hello believers. In this video, we are going to know how to get instant 1 billion to 3 billion coins in FC Mobile. This is the part 2 of 0 to 118 OVR as free-to-play series where our aim is to simply reach 118 OVR without wasting single dollar money, and today I will also guide you how can we sell the players which has very huge supply, or how can we fix players not getting sold in FC Mobile. To make this video more organized, I have divided it into a total of 3 points, which are 1. How did I make 3 billion coins in one day? 2. How to sell any players in FC Mobile through snipe selling. 3. How to earn instant 1 to 3 billion coins in upcoming days. So believers, as always today also, we have something very interesting to discuss, and you all know well that Mr. Believer always comes up with this type of insane content. So, if you want to be first to access this type of premium content, then subscribe, plus turn on the bell icon. Now let's move to point number 1, bros. How did I make 3 billion coins in one day, and how to sell any players in FC Mobile through snipe selling. So bros, as I said earlier, this is the episode 2 of this 0 to 118 OVR as F2P series, and make sure you have watched episode 1 in this playlist, which is pinned in the description section, as you will know how I managed to get 2x 112 in just one day. In the last episode, I opened 3 accounts in 3 different ways to see which is the most effective way of opening an account. And out of 3 accounts, I have to choose 1 account and play in that account to reach 118 OVR in this series. This was the first way of account opening, and I played it for freaking 7 days, but this account was not even getting 1 player, which I can keep in squad for reaching 118 OVR account, so it was complete waste. And I am not going to continue this account in this series, so I am deleting it. Next, this was the second way of account opening, where I grinded gems, opened this 3k and 10k gems pack to build a squad. Here also, I didn't get many great players who can be in the squad for reaching 118 OVR in future, so I am not choosing this account to continue this series. I have to delete this account. Next, I opened an account with the third process, and I just took 10-second time to open the pack in this account. I opened an account, grinded for 1 hour, and collected 34k gems and simply opened this 30k gems pack. I got Shevchenko 112 Untradable, players like Vitinha, Van Dijk, Rice, and you can see many players. Now, except Shevchenko, all other players are tradable, and if I had sold those players that time then, I would have literally made around 6 billion coins instantly. But I got too busy that time and couldn't sell that player. I didn't even try to sell it. You can see, I already opened 11 packs when I opened that account. Next, I tried this 3k gems pack, and I packed freaking Rivaldo, and he was literally a tradable player, and his price, you can see here that time, was literally 5 billion coins. So, instantly, I could have literally made 8 to 10 billion coins easily, but I was a little careless, or due to other important tasks, I sold them today on 6th of October, and by selling the 4 players I got, I have managed to collect 3.5 billion coins already, which is definitely insane. Anyway, for all of you who are watching the F2P series, it's definitely not possible to earn such an amount of coins instantly, so I want to make this series go with a bit of a slow collection, as it's not possible for all of you to progress in my progress. If I want, I can do too many things to grow my account quickly, but still, if I go slow, you can also catch my flow. Anyway, in episode 1, this was our squad, but right after episode 1 ended, the next day I opened another pack. You can see here, I have just opened 13 packs up to now. 11 packs from a 30k gems pack, 2 packs from this 3k gems pack. I got 2x 112 and 1x 111, but I sold 4 tradable players and already managed to collect 3.5 billion coins. I will also tell you later how to sell players. Don't worry. And I will even say about upcoming big opportunities and things to do to get such instant coins. But firstly, it's important you understand the flow of the series. So I tried 13 packs and this is my 14th try. I don't know how, but I couldn't believe that. This pack seriously shocked me. I literally got another icon card, and he is not other than Best. It was Untradable, 112 Best. So, this was another 112 pull, and I just tried 4 packs in the whole account. I was literally too lucky. Now, I have already told you all the tactics in episode 1, so I will not tell you here once again on how I got those insane pulls. Anyway, after selling those 4 players, right now I have a squad like this, which has 2x 112 OVR players. Now, let's know how I managed to sell players, as the players I was getting were having very high supply. For that, let's move to point number 2. How to sell any players in FC Mobile through snipe selling. For just a basic understanding of the market, let me tell you 2 important things, and they are demand and supply. Supply simply means how many people are there to sell the specific players. For example, to sell this Rivaldo card, there are literally 999 plus users who are trying it, and you can get this concept from in real life. It's like many sellers are trying to sell too much amount, for example. There are 1k sellers who are trying to sell ball. but there are only few buyers who want to purchase the ball because 1K sellers can't sell all the ball they have, and to sell many balls, they must decrease the price of balls so that other buyer comes to purchase it. In the market, the same techniques apply. Sellers are more here, and the game algorithm will decrease price in each refresh automatically by 0 to 4% as per the supply the card is getting. And you might ask me what actually refresh means? In each and every tradable player that is in the market refreshes on every 2-hour interval. For example, this Rivaldo price will refresh in this time frame. You can see refresh time of any players in Render's website. The price will refresh, and according to the amount of supply and demand, the price will increase and decrease. Now don't ask me why prices decrease when too much supply comes. It simply happens as in the real-life market. If suppliers are more than the demands, the supplier must decrease the price of the ball, and that is actually the principle or basic fundamental of the market, and EA has set the same thing in game. If a player has many demands, then the price will increase on the next refresh. For example, the next refresh of Rivaldo is on this much time frame, and in a 2-hour duration, according to demand or supply he gets, his price will decrease or increase. For that demand concept, you can connect with one example in real life, and that is, if buyers are more, demand means amount of people who are demanding to buy something, for example, ball. If demand is more, then why will the shopkeeper sell you the ball by decreasing the price? He has a lot of customers who can purchase his ball, so in such cases, the shopkeeper will increase the amount according to demand of users, and in FC Mobile also if demand is high. The FC Mobile algorithm automatically increases the price of player in next refresh. So, these all are basic concepts, and I know many of you know this, but beginners don't know about such things, and I explained it to make them understand better. Anyway, now, let's know how to sell players who have very excessive supply. For instance, this Rivaldo. For this clip, I would like to thank our Alan Bro, who is investment guider, and he did this snipe sell. According to his time zone, in the renders, Rivaldo refreshes on every next 2 hours on 34 minutes 24 seconds, so he has installed a floating clock. You can install it from the Play Store by searching for a floating clock. And as you can see, his supply is $9.99 plus, and in such cases, you have to understand buyers are very less, and the next refresh where Rivaldo price exchanges is on 9 a.m., 34 minutes and 25 seconds, right? So what he did is, exactly on that time he opened that card. Before, Rivaldo minimum price was 2.16 billion, but now, when price refreshed, you can see it even decreased because in the last 2 hours, he was having excessive supply and now it decreased more. So, he instantly sold this player at the new lowest price, which refreshed just now on this time frame. The reason he is doing it exactly on this time frame is because Rivaldo has too many users who are trying to sell, but the demand in market is too less. And if you at least become first 100 seller to list this Rivaldo card in selling, then your card might get sold as in next 2 hours. There are few buyers. And if you are the first one to sell, your card will get sold to the users who purchase and the one who sell players randomly after too much time. Their card will not get sold because in next 2 hours this Rivaldo card will not get as many demand as supply is there. In a shop also, if the shopkeeper will be quick to talk and convince that customer, he will be the first one to sell his product. And when too many shopkeepers are trying to sell, many customers don't come to purchase because when supply is high, customers expect it to fall in price more. Anyway, he successfully sold that player, and I will suggest you bros try this method. You will get success sometimes. It's definitely not possible. All of you who are watching this video will successfully sell players because demand on those 2 hours duration are very less. So you must be first one to sell players like I showed you. And that process is called snipe sell in FC Mobile. Anyway, I would like to greatly appreciate a lean bro for the demonstration. Before snipe selling, there are a few things I would like to suggest to you bros to make snipe sell successful. Step 1. Make sure to keep the highest frame rate in your setting of FC Mobile. Very high is not supported in my device, but high is supported, so let me keep it. And if your phone supports 60 or 120 or even more FPS, then just go to setting and set it to the highest frame rate, as that will increase touch of your phone. The second strategy is, make sure to have good internet speed. Internet speed depends on how hard sniping is, but as per our investment guides, they said me that some of them even snipe sell successfully with 5 Mbps to 25 Mbps internet speed. The step 3 you should follow is, skill and perfect timing is what actually matters on sniping. You can see Alin Bro Country has refresh time of that Rivaldo on 34 minutes 25 seconds, and here when he clicked the sell button, it was slightly millisecond before 25 second. He pressed it on like 24 minutes 7 to 8 million second. It was early click little bit, and he instantly clicked on sell. You don't even need to click on this lowest value. Just simply click on sell, as that will auto-select lowest value when the supply is excessive. So, such small things make sniping successful, and trust me, no one will tell you such things in detail, so make sure to rewatch this video and try to understand what I am telling. Overall, those are things that you can do to sell players who are very hard to sell in the market. After doing that, luck really matters on whether that player will get sold or not, as there might be a lot of early bidders. In case case if you're getting constant fail attempts again and again, then I suggest holding Ballon D or cards. After the Ballon D or ends, they will rise, and when they rise, you can sell them. However, it is not 100% sure, as I am not the controller of the market. The game algorithm decides it, so we don't know what will happen in the future, but we can be 80% to 90% accurate, predict things, and take early advantage. One more good suggestion I would like to give is, many are ranking up players so that they will get higher amount of coins, or the supply is less in higher rank. So, they expect cards to get sold easily, but you have to remember it depends on case to case. In Rivaldo case, base has 999 plus supply, but purple has just 375. But it's very hard to sell players in rank up version because the demand is almost no in this higher rank ups, when players are getting supply too much where base rank has more demand, and the chances of getting sold is high. And investment guides were also suggesting me not to rank up as it's hard to sell the rank up version. Finally, each and every Ballon D or players are definitely gonna crash day by day, so I highly suggest you try selling them for now. To earn high coins in upcoming days, let's move to point number 3. How to earn instant 1 to 3 billion coins in upcoming days. So, Week A of Ballon D or players are included in the F2P packs of Ballon D or event. But Week B players which are listed here are not yet arrived or included in F2P packs, but you can see them in this P2W pack. Anyway, today is Monday and to come Thursday we still have 2 to 3 days remaining, and next Thursday, the F2P packs might include these Week B players of Ballon D or so. First thing is, you must be ready with at least 30 to 40k gems to open 3k, 10k or 30k gems pack, as these packs are insanely lucky and majority of people are pulling tradable cards or packing higher OVR players. So, if you get tradable then, you can sell them to earn huge coins. This is the best time to earn coins. For now, if you have Team B players then, I suggest you sell them as Team B players have demand right now, but when Week 2 comes, Team B will crash, as many will get its tradable version. Anyway, the Week A players will also include even after Week 2 in these P2W packs, and chances are there, those players might still crash a little bit, but might get demand slowly. However, Week 2 might not be the right time for the investment. Anyway, be ready with the gems. You can earn a lot of gems from these division rivals reaching higher ranks. So complete division rivals and just try to open as many Ballon D or packs as you can, bros. And when the Ballon D or event ends, that might be a good time to invest in them. So be ready to purchase the Ballon D or players at the lowest possible price, as they are gonna boom very soon. Just see bros. Players like Eusebio costing 3 billion coins is very illogical. Just see Yashin, Zidane, Carlos, Figo, and Best Price. They are on very low price as many got tradable versions. So, all of them are in crash states. Make sure to observe the market after this Thursday because anything can happen. At the end, all we can do is predict, so things will depend on how EA will launch the pack, how people will react to that pack, and according to that move, you have to be aware of what things to do. Anyway, believers, that's all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I will meet you bros with another one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signs off.